again. Bad, bad, bad to the bone. Born in the world with a microphone. I say you're bad, bad, bad to the bone. Like a bandolier, I walk alone. Bad, bad, bad to the bone. Born in the world with a microphone. Bad, bad, bad to the bone. Like a bandolier, I walk alone. Come text. I'm not ralex. I ragamuffin to the air. Serve a Superman chest. Come text. Them say I'm me at the best. A little did they know. Me a God bless. God bless, God bless. Bad, bad, bad to the bone. Born in the world with a microphone. I say you're bad, bad, bad to the bone. Like a bandolier, I walk alone. Bad, bad, bad to the bone. Born in the world with a microphone. Bad, bad, bad to the bone. Like a bandolier, I walk alone. The people to wake up to reality. You've been sleeping too long in your fantasy. I beg you open your heart to the rhythm of life. Hear the drum and the bass. How we cut like a knife and take a rest. Like a bird in the nest. And no bother make me flex.
Ricky Rollins on 105
Oh, 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 oh. Bad, bad, bad.
in a circle.
Born in the world with a
Bad to the bone.
Say you're bad, bad.
South Florida, if you're anything like us, the first thing you do in the morning is check your phone to make sure you're in time. Check your emails, text messages, and weather. Now you can have Tom Joyner wake you up with a new alarm clock feature. It's on the new Hot 105 app, available now on Google Play or iTunes Store. Just search Hot 105, make your phone hotter with the Hot 105 app. Download it now, family. It's there. Mr. Ian, greetings, brethren.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Greetings, Daughter.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, man.
yes.
Welcome back again to Hot 105, you know. I don't just come off of the road, so, you know, it's great. Everybody should have hype up and ready to
Why, I
go.
tell you. Yeah, Jamaica was nice. Jamaica was nice, as usual.
True. Yeah, man, you know. So, Rebel Salute. That's the last thing, you know, you just did.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Rebel Salute. Yeah.
Beautiful venue right by the water, you know.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I would congratulate Tony Rebel for 20 something years of
Doing it.
No alcohol,
doing this thing,
you know?
no alcohol.
Right. No alcohol, no meat.
You know,
No meat.
No meat. You're right. You know. Yeah, and I know he started, you know, years ago, man, and build it.
Yeah,
and
I think about 24, 25 years. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how long, but it's been going on quite a while.
Quite a while.
Yeah, and this is the second time that we appeared.
Right. Oh, second time.
It's
Yeah.
good, you know.
All right.
But I give him credit for his to do reggae music for 2 nights, you know, and draw out that amount of people. Is unbelievable, you know.
And I
Right.
tell you what, man, his production was. You talk about, you know, a lot of time people talk about Jamaican production and the delays between set changes and all that stuff, man.
Right.
None of that issue at his show. Everything was like
Well, smooth.
smooth. Yeah.
South Florida, we're talking to Ian and Tauta from Inner Circle. We're going to talk for a while, you know, so we're going to take a break and come back to you, right?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, stay with us. Ricky Rollins on Hot 105. South Florida. Inner Circle, days of Mr. Jacob Miller. Mr. Tauta, disciplined child. You wrote this one?
Yeah, you know, a long time ago.
Wow. I know these are foundation music, man. You know, foundation. Jacob Miller, you know. These are Jacob Miller, eh?
You know, you write about yourself and, you know, other people can relate to it. You know, he had not a lot of input in this too. So,
Right,
you know.
right. Ian, you know, give me some music lesson or talk to me about Jacob. Do you want some Jacob Miller? You know, tell me about how did Inner Circle get started? And, you know, I know Third World and Inner Circle, Bob Marley, a lot of people were around.
Well, Jacob, when we met Jacob, you know, he was just bouncing around the place, not, you know, doing much, but we saw the raw talent in him, and, you know,
Right.
he was never a man that was shy. We just give him the microphone and I'm ready.
And
you know?
I'm ready. Yeah.
I mean, when I'm early, it's what people right now is a tune named Nanny Goat, which he wrote the song to a rhythm, you know. Banana, nana, you know. But what happened to it is that same voice was like a baby voice, you know.
So somebody else ended up singing.
So them put
You know
a different
Cox work.
singer.
Cox, that's how Cox and thing used to work back in the day, even though you were coming as an artist.
Right.
Hey, Cox, so wait. Hey, you can sound better up on the one. Sing that.
Jackson, you know.
Right.
Well, that's how it was, you know. And we used to live on Russell Road and come up. We was on Chelsea Avenue, which, you know, is not too far away.
Right.
And then in fact, when we went down the other day, we tried pass around the house, but, you know, I mean, Jamaica, you know, everything built up, wall up, you know. Yeah. So it's a different vibes, but
everything different vibes.
Yeah,
now.
different
vibe.
Look.
Yeah, true.
The band started in 1968, and then it wasn't until, I guess, Jacob Miller joined the band that you guys started to reach a more popular state. I wanted to know how you guys managed to stay so relevant over the years.
Well, it's just a funny thing with us that, you know, we just catch vibes. It's just a vibes thing, because, you know, them say, you know, when you plan, God wipe out, so sometimes you have to just go with the vibe, you know.
One of the things I find is that, you know, your lyrical content have a lot to do with it. If people can relate to what you're saying, you know, then you'll always be current. So if you write lyrics, and the same thing with Bob Marley. Bob Marley was writing about his life, right? Yet still the world revere Bob Marley, but he was writing about himself, what he lived. You know, same thing here. We are writing about what we live. Dreadlocks can't live in a tenement yard. Right. Man tired for liquid in a bush. You know,
yeah, true.
You know, but it's a different time, you know. So I say, you know, is when you feel the earth vibration, is how, you know, certain things come to you, you know. Now, you know, the youth them is more hip hop, the more dress up, the more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, different kind of foundation now.
Yeah. Our time was more revolution, where people are trying to find themselves, because even though we was independent, he wasn't really independent, because if your daughter is 16, 17, 18 and she want to leave the house, she want to be independent, but you know, she can't be independent. She still going to come back in as the same Jamaica was, but musically, we was independent. That's one thing Jamaica always had, its own music, you know.
A very creative period.
Yeah.
The 70s, early 80s.
Early 80s.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the fact that now it seems like reggae music has gone so global, and a lot of people other than Jamaicans are making reggae music now?
We love it, you know.
Yeah.
Tell the truth, we love it. You know, because you have to love it. You know, as someone said a long time ago, reggae is a stream. You know, and you know, like every river. You know what I mean? You go and break off branches everywhere and everything. So it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like a tree, you have the roots, you have the trunk, you have branches.
Yeah.
So you know,
and it come in many languages now.
And the funny thing about that, it makes reggae more popular. It's become, you know what I mean,
True.
popular music, because it's popular among
But those who
the
take it up
masses.
still have to pay respect, you know, because there's a lot of man come on and never really get the respect who really create this thing, you know what I mean?
True.
Man like Derek Morgan, John Bago, a lot of man don't know these men, Sparrow Martin, Baba Brooks, you know, Lynn Tate, who was a Trinidadian, and a lot of people don't even know that, who originate all them guitar riff and all them things that.
Sporty.
So, you know what I mean? It's a thing that we're working on that to try to get the Reggae Hall of Fame. That was when I was in down in Jamaica, we spoke to a lot of people about it, because it's time. It's about time that the world recognize, you know,
reggae music.
Yeah, man.
Next month we got Reggae Month coming up. You in a circle doing anything for Reggae Month?
Yeah, man. Well, we'll be at the culture room on the 4th, you know.
The 4th. Yeah, you know.
So all the Fort Lauderdale people and, you know, surrounding area, come on down.
One of the greatest things that I've seen in terms of getting the idea of some of what has happened. Last year we played in Spain. What do you call it again?
Rotterdam
Sunsplash. And they have what is called a Reggae University. A very interesting concept.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Where you sit down and actually speak with some of your
table,
fans
yeah.
and the press.
Meet people.
Yeah, and you really get the ideas out because people, you know, I mean, at the time that we and Bunley were there, which was in a way, you know, I don't know if it was planned that way, but it worked out very well because the message. You know what I mean, Bunley and I come from a way long time. And, you know, Bunley have a South Florida connection here too.
Right.
Nelly, who's married to his
Derek
sister,
down
married to
south.
Derek, you know.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, it's good to get ideas like that across so that people understand where the music is coming from, the roots, and the culture and what built the music to what it is today.
But a funny thing happened because, you know, back in the day when you used to have the album jacket, people would read who play the drum or who play this. These people have documented all these things. So when them come, them asking a question, you know, to the point that them read off the record, them take a picture it and them store it.
Yeah.
I mean, we as Jamaican people, we think so, well, boy, you know, you just do a thing and it gone. But the people, them treasure it because reggae music has influenced not only, you know, the way them live, but the general condition of the world. You know what I mean? And that's a thing people don't really understand. You have dedicated people who live by reggae music and live by the culture of Rastafari, you know?
Right. You just play Rebel Salute. You see the difference with reggae music in Jamaica and abroad? You see it?
Well, what I like about Rebel Salute and what, again, I have to credit Tony Rebel, he has put on a lot of the nouveau reggae stars. And I like what they're doing because they're taking it, you know, they're moving it away from the dancehall thing.
Right.
And moving it back into the real
Reggae music. Yeah, man.
You know, I really appreciate that.
Right.
That I appreciate.
You have Chronics, you have Kabaka, you have Protege, you have Bugle. There's so much of them that really enhance it and really stepping in it in a way where them, you know, them really believe it and them not changing, them keeping and sticking to this. So this renaissance.
Them stick to their sound. You know, I mean, they can do dancehall because I've heard even Chronics himself do some dancehall, but he has not really embraced that to say this is what he's gonna do. He's doing real reggae.
Them giving out the message, definitely.
And we got a new Chronic to play from you later, but in the meantime, we're gonna listen some more. Taking it back in time, yeah?
Sun is gonna shine, shine.
Yes, give up all silence. His Majesty name. Jah Rastafari. A chapter a day, keep the devil away. Behold the heavenly truth, yeah, 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 yeah. The works of His Majesty I done proclaim. Behold the Emperor, the works is perfect. Perfection is the key to life. Behold the Emperor. Yeah, yeah, now the works are plentiful down here in this church, in this soul sufferation, and thy people. Rise every day now. Rise and guide that people through this struggle, this struggle, this struggle. You see, kings of kings and lords of lords and conquering the chapter a day,
I just want to play a little of that because I know really and truly growing up in Jamaica and listening to the music and listening to the groups in Jamaica and seeing the time and the music that passed, Inner Circle played a great deal and a big part of reggae music history. I know that.
Thank you.
It's true. It's true.
Well,
I know that.
One
you
thing
know?
about history, you know, it's hard to erase, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Once it is really branded, but it's just a matter of sometimes people don't get the knowledge, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like a tune like Cherry or Baby, people don't know that is we play that tune.
Right.
And as far as sale, that is one of the biggest selling record ever in Jamaica history.
Wow.
Yeah, no-
Oh, Cherry, oh, baby.
Yeah, you're talking maybe close to 200,000 records sold in Jamaica. Today I don't think them sell 5 records.
Yeah, that's Eric Donaldson, right?
Yeah, big record.
See, I didn't even know that, you see? So I know me I get a little history out of you tonight. Yeah?
Well, there's a lot of history, you know, because you see, even I want to show you, a lot of time people say, why, Inner Circle, the man, they uptown, man, and the man don't know nothing about roots business. But you ask the funniest thing about it. One of the greatest roots album that people always gravitate towards is Israel Vibration, same song.
Same song. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And who would realize that Inner Circle produced
And
and
played
played that?
Oh, really? See,
know?
you see?
That is one of the,
And
the
that's a song
signature
I
album for
really,
Israel
really love that
Vibration.
song.
Right,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Wow. Never knew all that, you see? And you're still staying current right now because you have a new single right out with Chronic.
Yeah,
You know.
definitely. Yeah.
Did you perform with him at Rebel Salute?
Man, tear the place
Yeah.
down. Remember I said, tear it down.
I think it gone over 6,000 views already. Just people. I mean,
more than that. There's something today. I look on.
no, the video itself is over 100,000. But
Wow.
what I'm saying is that one thing I love about the youth, him is so humble.
Right.
Him is not a fake. You know what I mean? And one thing about them youths nowadays, it's not about a money thing with them. It's a
Right.
vibe. You see, if them don't feel the vibe,
Right.
them don't deal with it.
Nah, dude.
It's so them deal. It's just the vibe them work off, and that is what I love about them. And them very, very spontaneous. It's not no 100 years thing. Them just feel a thing and boom, them ready to go. And that's how whole reggae music was. It was spontaneous. You understand me? And that's what kind of created and brought it to a level so fast. Because remember, you know, you have Coxon, Jew Creed, Joe Gibbs, Channel One. We had an industry in Jamaica, a music business industry. Where people was pressing record, people was being employed, shows was happening. You understand me? Now it's more, internet, social media.
Right.
The business part of it in terms of selling music is not there.
It's not
Gone.
there anymore.
It's like
dried
it
up.
disappeared.
So you say, being on the road, being on tours, that way, that's what most people are looking to right now.
That's where it is. And the thing about it is that people will see a man like Bumpy, Johnny Osbourne, and Johnny Osbourne doing 15, 20 shows in Europe, and I want to say,
Right.
what? How come Bumpy over there?
Yeah.
But Bumpy have big tune, but the people them love. Remember, Bob
Right.
Marley music is 56, near 60 years old,
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
we say, big respect to King Sporty who passed away the other day, and
Sporty. Right.
that's my boy right there,
Yeah.
who
Original
write Buffalo Soldier, Yeah, man.
Original.
Sporty invent that. I don't know if you ever hear about a man named Count Machuki. I mean, this was a
Right.
little before our time, but Machuki are the original, You know what I mean?
Well, the man was original sound system and as we call it back in the day, toasting.
Toasting. Yeah, toasting.
Yeah.
All right, we got the new Chronic. Now we're going to play the new Chronic that, you just, it's out now. It's on iTunes. And, it's everywhere,
It's
right?
available.
Big, all over the world.
All right.
Africa, everywhere. It's
Everywhere.
unbelievable.
I say he that keepeth his mouth, they shall belong. I never ask you, not know what you tell me. I beg you daily to see. And I say he that keepeth his mouth, No, they shall belong. I never ask you, not know what you tell me. I beg you daily to cease and still you keep talking. Me granny tell me from your little baby, he that keepeth his mouth shall stay out of problem. It seems like you is a news carrying jail, so I ain't carrying on. Same out that chatter with me will chatter of me, murder rap big informer. Oh Jay, your mouth I go put you in a problem. Problem. Whoa. Hey. Oh Jay, I said your mouth I go put you in a problem. Oh yes, you a go ball, say see a kaya mouth. You a go weak, say see a kaya teeth. Creation make you ball, see a kaya mouth. Every thief is a liar, every liar is a thief. Yes, remember you tell me Teflon hate me. So what? Then you tell Teflon can excite him like a dose of poison. Don't believe you, you're wicked. Oh man, yes. You tell me woman say me have another lady. Then you tell me say she have a man will live a high rise. Murder amount of mercy. I something know you is a news carrying jail. And so I ain't carrying on. No, same out that chatter with me will chatter of me mount murder of big informer. Oh Jay, oh Jay, your mouth I go put you in a problem, deep problem. Nobody never tell my word. Oh Jay, your mouth I go put you in a problem.
How did this project come about? How did the chance to work with our chronic get to work with Inner Circle on this track?
But again, we have to go big up a virgin Dan Carleone, you know?
Yeah. True,
Yeah,
true.
because you see, Dan work with all the money. I mean, you know, him kind of put it together. We said, Dan, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And go on, give him one.
Yeah. But him just come in, you know what I mean? That's what I said. That's what I love about the young man, you know? Him is not fake, you know what I mean? And him just
Right.
have a real spirit to him, and him sit down and him talk, and him, you know, him put him things together and him work. Him just go in and work. Him don't, he's not, no, you know what I mean?
No hype,
him is
but,
just
you know,
20
just
something.
do work.
See, from the time I'm coming in, what I like about him is that he's very focused. He's very focused. He comes in and he focuses on the idea. And if you listen lyrically, the lyric that he's singing on this lyric, that Jacob Miller song, it's the same message.
Right, message.
Even though it's different,
Right.
it's the same message. So,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's really, really,
it's a time.
Yeah, and the thing
It's an
about it, that's what I said.
updated.
There's a
Updated.
current
Yeah.
of young youth like him
Right.
who them coming, you know, Kabaka Pyramid, them coming, Jesse Royal, them coming, them have that
And young
strong
woman
earth
too.
vibration to
Don't
them.
forget
And,
the girl, what's her name, Jenai or whatever.
and the
you know.
music
Yeah.
strong.
Strong.
So
Yeah.
the world, especially Europe, take on to it because they've been thirsty for a long time. Because I mean, you know, nothing against hip hop. Everybody love hip hop, even
Right.
though hip hop was created by a man named Kool Herc, which is a Jamaican who used to live in New York. So when them hear the music from Jamaica and the tempo and them want to hear that swing, them want to hear that rock. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and that's what the reggae music is, that pounding. What I'm saying, connect to the heartbeat. You know what I mean? And I think that was what was just missing. And these youth now is feeling the vibe.
Right,
You know,
right,
so.
right. So
What do you I'm sorry. What do you think about the fact that Chronix refuses to be signed and continues to remain as an independent artist?
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
That's a very good thing. You want to know why? It gives him creative freedom. Because what happens is that when you get within the boundaries of the record labels, so to speak,
will tell you what to do.
They want to tell you exactly how you should make this record to sound and how the next record. Everybody's looking for the next hit.
So you see, they see it as money, how to make money.
Yeah,
Right. And it's time for your creative freedom.
Look at reggae music. Reggae music span reggaeton. Then you have dubstep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All these music come off of reggae music, you know. Because the dance thing is very big and them use what we used to do with dub. Because man don't understand how dub did run. Because if you have a tune, Tubbies take it and mix a dub. You understand me? Put him, delay them and them mix on it and them thing. And the sound system, which is hard and part of Jamaica music promotion. Because Juke Creed have a sound. Coxsone have a song.
Everyone have one, yeah.
That's always come right down. Still a go on right now.
Stone Love come right down. King Tubbies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
But you see, as you say, all of these things that Tubbies and these guys used to do early on, that technology is now encompassed in dance music. It's being resold, and people don't realize that the origins of it actually came out of reggae.
Yeah.
And dub wise.
Reggaeton, look how big
That's why they keep
Gasoline all them
making
tunes. That's reggae music. All them just flip it and call it a super say reggaeton. You know? Reggaeton.
Shout further. Shout further talking to RV. Ian Lewis from Inner Circle. We got more to talk about. They got a show coming up Tuesday. Reggae Runnings on Hot 105. Shout further. It's the home of the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Listen to the TJMS. Listen to Uggy Lowdown, 8:32 a.m. It's only on the TJMS. Number one for the most fun information on what's happening in our community. Weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. This song, Sweat. I'm sure everywhere you go in the world, tell me a country didn't go and they're not singing it. Even different language.
That's a rough one. You're right. You know.
Yeah.
Really and truly, it's done its fair share to further Inner Circle's career.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, we can go on and talk about Bad Boys too.
Very true.
How did that impact the group? Oh, this is all started at, Bad Boy, it was a great song, great timing, for...
Well, I want to tell you, it didn't start very far from where we are located right now. Start right down the street here by 441 on Pembroke Road.
Right where
How did it come about?
How did it end up how did it end up being on the TV show?
Right. Was it made for just a song or just made for that?
In fact, it's a funny thing. That song Bad Boys took about 8 years to really happen, Took a while. It's about 8 years it really to mature, like them say, good wine,
Right. The song?
Yeah, realistically, Bad Boys was first recorded in 84.
Right.
The very first recording of Bad Boys was 84, with actually me singing it on a vocoder. That was it. And then at the time, we didn't even have a lead singer. And then Carlton came in later on.
Carlton Coffee.
Yeah, and we recut it with Carlton.
Right.
It's the same track. We just really put the vocal on it. But what it tell me is like the other day, these guys that have that song Magic, Why You So Rude.
Right.
It's the same thing them say. Them song is 4 years old. A good song. It take time. It plow it way true. It never die. Good. And I mean that's why I say, to reiterate on what I said before, Bob Marley music is near 60 years old.
Right.
You understand?
Talk
So good songs never die.
Right.
They never die. You know what I mean?
Has any circle ever worked with Bob Marley?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The first, I want to give you an ironic story. We went to New York, God rest Bonnie Clark soul right now, he was my good friend. And when we met Bonnie, pick us up at the airport, and Bonnie said, you hear Bob Marley Catch a Fire album? You hear that album? this album going burn down the world. I said, Bunny, is we play Stir It Up, you know? It's me and Roger play Stir It Up, you know?
Yeah.
And people still don't believe that. You know what I mean? Right over RJ, Bob Marley come for me because it's just like a bunch of musicians. I'm just pick me up and say, all right, come do a thing.
Right.
And it was an unbelievable experience to record with Bob Marley. Because of 6 to 8 people recording, nobody don't talk, you know.
The funny thing about Bob is that Bob used a lot of different. One of the things that, for me personally, respect to the Marley clan, you know, and working with Bob through several albums, is that a lot of people did not really get the credit that they deserve working with Bob Marley. Yes. You know what I mean? If you look at the Rastaman Vibration album, my name does not appear there. Yes, till I played the entire album.
Wow.
You know, there's other albums that I've played where my name didn't appear neither. Catch a Fire didn't appear. The only album my name appeared on was the Natty Dread album. And later on, the Legend album.
Your name into that. But Toto, did you know, come back to it? Was it because of business? Because we were just, you know, Jamaica.
Well, that's the thing in Jamaica. Back then, everyone is you do a thing, and the man not really check on the business side of it.
To put a twist on the story, sometimes when it's too much business, you don't get the vibe.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
And when you have all plenty vibe, then you don't have no business. So it's a funny twist because many times there was people who them say used to run a stable. So you have a label or a stable, where you call it. So you have a team of musicians who sit down there and a singer come and sing, and then the musician
like Channel One
make up the music to what the singer singing.
Joe Gibbs.
Yeah, that's what guys.
None of this was a set thing or thing.
Right.
I mean,
like
Joe, I can tell you, Channel One used to run sessions because at one point I actually moved out of Kingston. I moved to Ocho Rios. And Joe came, which I grew up with Joe, who came to Ocho Rios and said, no, Tout, you have to come back to Kingston. Say, oh, you're not working Sunday and Monday, you can go back down, you go back in the country on Tuesday.
Right.
I mean, but Sunday and Monday, you have to come and give me those days. You know what I mean? And do his thing. So, you know, I mean, all that revolutionary thing, MPLA with Sly and Robbie and all, well, actually, it was more Sly and Ranchy.
I won't give you a joke. If you're talking about commerce, you know how much aside you was paid for a song back in them days then?
Yeah, how much?
$3.
$3 for a song.
Then it went to $6. Then it went to about 12.
And from 8 to 12.
Yeah, it started climbing.
It started climbing.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have a youth who have my namesake, but it's not my relative name, Reggie. And a good day, Reggie Sticky.
Right.
A man could make, you know, $1,000 just in there off $6 session because you literally just stay in there all day and just play. So, I mean, after a while, go and get monotonous.
And it was a certain set of musicians.
Yeah.
Basically, there was 2 sets of musicians. There was Jackie Jackson and his crew.
Ox
Brown and those guys. Those guys did all the Jimmy Cliff records. I mean, some of the early Desmond Dekker and all that stuff. You know. And then you had the Roots crew now, which was Family Man, Carly, and you know, those guys. Crew, you know, which that's a crew that I actually came in with. So you know,
that's why if you ever heard of the Upsetters, that's how Bunny named them. You have the Aggravator and the Upsetters.
So same musicians.
So if you go play for that man, he's an Aggravator. If you play for that man, he's an Upsetter.
Yeah, you know, looking at back and working with Bob Marley, you know, we're gonna celebrate Bob Marley's 70th birthday coming up. You know, when you play with Bob Marley back then and you see, because you're around him, you see the vibe. Today, would you say, yes, I knew it?
A lot of time people ask me, what is Bob Marley like? What is Bob? You know, I said, Bob is a man just like me and you.
Yeah.
You know, yes. You know, he has fears. He was very competitive. You know, just like any, he's human.
True.
He's human.
What I noticed with him is that when him recording, him put him whole self into it. It's like him block out the world. You know what I mean? Because when you play a song for an hour, 2 hours, and no man don't talk. And I say, do it again. And it just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just,
that was one of the key of his
Yeah.
rehearsal. During rehearsal, Bob is the type of guy who would sit with his guitar, him alone,
Right.
and sit and just be strumming.
I'm playing.
And nobody else is there, just him sit and strumming.
Right.
Who want to come. As a matter of fact, that was one of the things I remember him saying. This was about 73, 74. This is when they were deciding whether it's going to be Bob Marley and the Wailers or it's going to be the Wailers. Bob's famous statement at the time was, who want come. Who want stay.
Yeah. South Florida, we're talking to Mr. Tauta Avi and Ian Lewis of Inner Circle. We're going to play this song because we know this song is this song that played all over the world. So many countries. I think it's one of the most played reggae songs.
Bad boys, what
Inner Circle.
what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Well, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Why did you have to act so mean? Don't you know you're a human being? Born of a mother with the love of a father. Reflection comes and reflection goes. I know sometimes you wanna let go. Hey, I know sometimes you wanna let go. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad, you're too rude, you're too bad, you're too rude, yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys,
It's gonna be February. You're gonna be at the Culture Room, right? Coming up right now.
February 4th. Wednesday, February 4th.
And G. Cole, they're gonna be on the show too. G. Cole, greetings. Yeah, man. You know, G. Cole gonna be on the show too. Hey?
Raps and Kush band.
Raps and Kush.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, man. So, you know, you haven't played in South Florida for a while.
Well, not for quite a few months. since early.
As I say in
yeah.
old dance days, all roads lead to culture room,
Right. So, people like, one thing, you ever work with you, Roy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Daddy Roy?
Daddy Roy, yeah.
I think him and Big Youth going on a tour right now, Yeah, man, Daddy Roy are good people, man.
Right.
We have a whole story one time when we first start backup artists, And Daddy Roy said, all right, we're to the bar. So we said, whiskey, Daddy Roy said, boy, the key is anywhere to go in the house. Let's go. So we roll on, and Daddy Roy come in and say, you heard what the band played, baby? Them days we don't know if pull up, we just have to
Go on.
catch up,
Catch up. So this is going to be February 4th. It's going to be at the Culture Room. What time show start,
You just come early,
Coming up
man.
early and, in a circle.
Yeah, in a circle, spread the dub.
Raps and
Raps and Kush.
Yeah,
You just
man.
have to say, to all the people, Jamaica really show us a lot of love.
Right.
Really. The DJ, them, everybody shows so much love. It's unbelievable that was coming out of the Pegasus one evening. And the guard man stand there and say, Mr. My youth, I own it, sir. Oh, so much people know. So, that generation now is getting to know who he is,
Right,
but him just say, just his observation, him say, boy, so much people are called to you. But Jamaica is nice. And the young people is very bright. And them just need a light. Them just need a little light to find them way out. Very bright. It me feel good, make me proud, And the other thing I have to say before we go is that we have to, try put it together, to put the Reggae Hall of Fame together, because too much great soldier is gone.
Right.
We lose John Holt, we lose Gregory. We're losing too much people, and
And the story has still not been told.
Yeah, we have to get the
story
Reggae
need
Hall
to
of
be
Fame.
documented and leave there that the history that people can come and see it and feel it
and see it and read it and understand who that person was and what them do and the works that them perform,
Right. So what's the future now for?
Well, that's what we're working
Inner Circle
on.
now. If got that, keep
Definitely, we're working on that to put it together, a whole thing. We're going to start out with a thing next year named the Reggae Retreat, where we're going to try bring all the older artists to meet the newer artists, and then the world press come down, and from that we're going to start asking donations to really put everything above board. You know what I mean? This is a thing is going to take about 3 to 4, maybe 5 years to put together, but it have to be done. It have to be done to be documented.
You ask the funniest thing about it, the way you have to do these things, you have to do these things out of love.
Right.
Because you can say, we can approach the Jamaican government to do it, but I don't think that's the right.
No, it's for the people.
That's the right.
By the
right
people.
approach. It needs to be by the people, for the people. You know what I mean? Because it can create something for the tourist industry in Jamaica. You know what I mean? It can be another destination. But people, look at what our music has done for the island.
Right, true that.
You know what I mean? That's taking it worldwide, and you know what I mean? We've flown the Jamaican flag very high.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Just like what
you think it could
doing.
be higher if we'd pay attention back in the days? You think it could be higher if we had paid it back? More attention.
The truth is that we are, in a sense, we are masters of our own destiny. And what we do and the way we purport ourselves will determine that in the future.
True.
My question to you is, there's a lot of, I'm going to say young people coming up now who are tuned into Tonto's show. And as individuals who are groundbreaking and foundation, what advice do you give to those who would like to follow in your footsteps?
Well, as I say, and the main thing I emphasize all the while, be yourself and nobody else. Don't try be what you're not, you understand? And in fact, we was privileged to be on a morning show where there was, young talent. And 4 or 5 of the youth man them that come on there was trying to do hip-hop and R&B. And we say those things, respect to those music, but you have to be yourself. Don't try and be somebody you're not. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, there can be one Chuck Jackson. There can be, you know what I mean, one Marvin Gaye. Don't, you know what I mean?
I'll be very honest with you. There's an individual who is very a music executive from Britain that made a statement. He passed a remark, and I think all of us as Jamaicans should take this very seriously. He says Jamaica was doing very good when we were selling our culture. The day we stop selling our culture and start imitating others, that's when reggae start going down.
Yeah.
I think all us as Jamaicans need to pay heed to that. We need to remember our culture. The struggles that we went through in the 70s, you remember the struggles that Jamaica went through? That's what actually developed our industry into a business. And this was what, out of that, you know, I mean, yes, these groups started before, but that's what Bob Marley came out of. Burning Spear, Inner Circle, Third World, Steel Pulse, all these bands came out of that.
If you go back further, you remember, you know, early days when Bob Sam was a soul rebel, you know.
Yeah, true.
So we was influenced by R&B music, you know. But to take it and put all little twists on it, you know what I mean? Because many songs that is big from the Studio One era is actually Rain from the Skies.
Right now,
Rain from the Skies, a Chuck Jackson tune is not there, right? You know what I mean?
True.
When I Call You Up is a Beatles tune. So that's how we was influenced by, you know, music is a current. You're going to get influence, it's no doubt. But
true.
you as a young artist, just be yourself. If you find yourself with that vibe, hold on to that vibe. Don't try jump over the fence and be something in that, man.
Well said, Mr. Ian Lewis.
Sanchez.
Delta.
Love Sanchez, man. You was a Sanchez. Sanchez take a 10 card tune and just put it on
just
two.
wicked, mash it up. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
True.
I tell you what.
Yes.
Culture Room,
Culture
February
Room.
4th.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
forget that.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
all roads leads there.
Leads the Culture Room. My brother, Mr. Ian Lewis, Total Avi, keyboard player, Give thanks, my brothers. Thank you so much for your stuff by Hot 105 tonight. You know, great. You see, I tell you, I would learn something. Must learn something, you know. That's why I like it. A couple weeks ago, we had Ebo and Carrot here. So it was good. So, you know, that another part of history from Third World.
Big respect to Ibu, man.
Yes.
What Ibu doing in Jamaica right now.
Right now, too,
Again, big respect. You have
Very
to give him
good.
credit for that.
True. My brothers, give thanks to here, sir. Much love.
man.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
One love.
Yes, I. South Florida, it's going to be February 4th.
His mouth, you know,
Culture Room.
they shall belong.
Inner Circle. Raps and Kush.
I never ask you, not know what you tell me. I beg you daily to cease and still you keep talking. Me granny tell me from your little baby, he that keep at his mouth shall stay out of problem. Hear me? It seems like you was a news carrying jail. So I ain't carrying on. Same out that chatter with me will.
I've got to take a break. South Florida, I know the music nice, but you know what?
Oh,
We got to take a break now. Just remember, join Rick Party in the afternoon at 3 p.m. weekdays with Clarissa Jenkins with the phone check. Prank. Phone call at 4:50. And DP inside the Grown and Sexy Mix at 4:56. South Florida Rick, inspired, inform, entertain. Check him out at 3, starting Monday.